Yo, what is up everyone? This is OJ over here from PlayerEssence bringing you the latest news, rumors, and discussion on the Nintendo NX. So let's go ahead and get right into this one because we have some big news, guys. We've got a verified post on NeoGAF. None of this is really crazy, and it's really a lot of stuff that we've been hearing before. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. This is from 10K on NeoGAF. Tier 4 rumors. The Nintendo NX will be more powerful than the PS4 by a noticeable amount. From the CPU to the GPU to the RAM, sources don't know the clock speeds or memory type or amount of memory, but if the CPU is 50 to 30% stronger than the PS4 as alluded to by LC Geek, then the GPU would need to match that bump in order to not bottleneck. Nintendo hates their bottlenecks. Next, Wii U remasters, 100% confirmed. Super Smash Bros. For Wii U will come to Nintendo NX. No word if you can play with Wii U players. Zelda is 100% confirmed. Not really big news there. Now here's where things get interesting. One source told him 100% for sure Mario Maker was coming to Nintendo NX. Another source told him 50-50. Why is this? Well, they can confirm it's in development. Nintendo is struggling to transfer over player data and doesn't want all the courses to be lost. Hell, courses are being mysteriously deleted on the Wii U already. The fourth remaster is Splatoon. One was given a 50% chance from two sources and a 99% chance from one source. LOL. The reason again are Nintendo is struggling to transfer all player data and make it cross-compatible with Wii U players as well. It is in development though. They should have all the DLC included. So Zelda and Smash for sure, Mario Maker and Splatoon maybe. If Nintendo can't get it working, they may scrap it. Smash is rumored to launch along with Zelda. Day or window wasn't specified. Not sure if Mario Maker and Splatoon will follow the same route. What's interesting about this is Splatoon and Mario Maker heavily use the touchscreen and gyro motion controls. While I certainly expect the Nintendo NX controller to use gyroscope and accelerometers since the DualShock 4, Wii U gamepad, Wii remotes, and 3DS can use it, this may indicate that there will be a screen on the Nintendo NX controller. None of my sources indicated troubled development of Splatoon and Mario Maker were control related. So either it has a screen controller or has a second screen supported, hinted by the Reddit leaker in the OP, and was right. And there will be some kind of optional screen controller or smart glass like features. T2 rumors. NDAs are tight as hell. That one is obvious, but I just wanted to add, while fellow posters like Rosty have indicated how heavy they are, my own sources and people I don't even know have warned me privately to watch what I post here. This was all within the last couple hours. One source said they know more Nintendo hardware people than software people, yet the only leaks they've been able to get is on the software side, not a peep from the hardware guys. I even had people asking what the contents of my posts were going to be, if names, job, positions, marketing budgets were going to be posted. A lot of people got very worried, including my sources. The fear of Nintendo is real. They are cracking down. The fake leaks aren't helping either. As someone who just started snooping for NX info and asking questions out of the general curiosity for being a fan, I wasn't expecting this much info over the last 2 weeks or so, but now that I am, I want to gain my sources' respect, so I didn't want to divulge their identity or even reveal their gender. I hope this post has gained their trust and know that their IDs are safe and sound with me. T1 rumors. NX SDKs are out there right now, and my sources can confirm devs have them, so don't worry too much about when you hear stuff like nobody has a dev kit yet. The NX is easy to port. Hallelujah. This is big because Nintendo consoles have always been hard to develop or only mastered by Nintendo's internal teams. Apparently some devs are having no trouble porting current gen games over. It's a quick process and the dev teams seem happy about it. The NX architecture is under NDA, but is highly speculated to be x86. I disagreed with them on this, but they made some excellent points about how porting ARM to x86, handheld to console, and x86 to x86, current PS4 and Xbox One games to Nintendo NX is very easy, while it's a bit more tricky to do from x86 to ARM, console to handheld. It certainly matches what the Reddit leaker posted. Based on my high school programming skills and some research, it seems like x86 to ARM does require more work. x86 is 64-bit and ARM is 32-bit, but any decent compiler supports 64-bit math on ARM. The devs main recompile the code into ARM, and then the integer values get changed, and fix any errors that come up. Recompile again, and see if it works. Rinse and repeat. It's not as important or inefficient as people think, especially for larger devs. Besides, ARM is heavily supported and the more worked on architecture, so don't get too focused on if it's x86 or ARM. In the end, as long as it's not shitty power PC, Nintendo please know, it'll be fine. It won't be the reason Nintendo won't get third-party ports. If anything, NX sales will. The one thing that contradicts x86, and this is an indirect source, but a coder who worked specifically for Nintendo laughed off GAF's focus on x86 and how we know nothing. Please don't go looking for them, Detective GAF. Let them keep their job. So that, combined with ARM likely being in the handheld, makes me believe the NX will use ARM, but like I said, at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. Nobody knows anything about the handheld, at least not any of my sources or their sources. Not even sure if NX refers to a handheld as well, or if it's just a different code name altogether. It's speculated that it will get some exclusive games, but not get many console games downported, referring to the shared games library. While the console could theoretically play them all, maybe lending support to x86 and ARM inside the NX, having the handheld guts inside, but that sounds very expensive and I doubt it. The console seems to be the main focus of Nintendo right now, and the new 3DS, along with the 2016 lineup of 3DS, has afforded them that luxury. Hope you enjoy the post and it provides a lot of healthy discussion. I told you it wasn't major news, but you got hyped anyways. It was my first time doing this and it was fun, and sorry if it took a while, but verification and clarity were important to me. Remember, grain of salt. Come at me, Nintendo. Come at me, bruh. Come at me. And I want you guys to come at me. Anyway, this is a lot of news here. It mirrors some of the stuff that we've already been hearing about what Nintendo's doing, and it's very confusing with the whole ARM x86, but like he says, it doesn't really matter as many third-party developers already have their systems working on that. I don't think that'll be a big problem. Sales. Those are going to be the main thing with this console. We know that Nintendo is not going with PowerPC. There's no way in hell Nintendo's going with PowerPC after what happened with the Wii U. So I definitely think it's going to be x86 or ARM, but does it really matter in the end? Like he says, no, it does not. So I'm hyped about that. I'm also hyped about some of these ports here, because Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, you need to get that game over. You need to get it over. You need to make sure that that game is day one, because I'm telling you right now, there are so many people who skipped Smash Bros. Or just bought it on the 3DS because they didn't want to get a Wii U for some reason or other. They didn't like the system, whatever the case is. It's not me to judge why they didn't buy a Wii U, but there are Nintendo fans in the millions who did not buy a Wii U or who were not happy. So you need to put that game out there, put the DLC on there, and get those 3DS owners who didn't buy a Wii U to buy a Nintendo NX, because that will get them to do that. That will definitely get them to do that. I like the fact that we're getting Zelda. That's already pretty much a done deal at this point. Nintendo can't sit here and say, oh yeah, here's Zelda on this last generation system. That's pretty much we're done with. And with the new system, play something else. Absolutely not. Zelda is coming to Nintendo NX. That is a done deal. Now, of course, Super Mario Maker and Splatoon. This seems like this would be an issue. Both of those games have really clunky systems for how you save data, stuff getting erased, the updates, how long it takes, the Squid Sisters talking to you for how long. With Splatoon, it is just weird, and I think both of those games are just not developed clunky, but the information and how it's stored in Nintendo's servers and how the Wii U's architecture is clunky. So I can see why they're probably having problems getting stuff over and getting things transferred, but I believe in the big N. I believe in Splatoon. I think that has to happen. Mario Maker, I'm not so sure that has to happen as much, but Splatoon, I think has to happen, because it is a big new IP that they've launched. It's good to just transfer it over, get all of those people, whereas with Mario, I mean, Mario Maker, yeah, that's one thing, but I'm pretty sure that they're going to be working on a major Mario game, so you can get the Mario dudes with that. But there's a whole subset of Nintendo fans that love Splatoon, so I think you need to capitalize on those people more than Mario Maker, because chances are we're going to be getting a big Mario game anyway at some point within the, at least at launch or within the first year. So Splatoon should be the focus, and I definitely think that's going to happen. But if Mario Maker comes as well, that's cool, but I'm definitely not getting that game. Cool to see some of the Wii U remasters, Smash Bros, Zelda, Splatoon, and maybe Mario Maker, 50-50s on that. Let's talk about the power. So that's one thing that we're hearing. It's going to be better than the PS4 pretty much in all categories. CPU, GPU, RAM. That is a win for Nintendo, because last generation, while the Wii U did have more RAM, the Wii U was more powerful GPU, the CPU was having issues. And I know a lot of people say the GPU, I understand, but for a lot of developers, a lot of third-party dudes, they weren't willing to do all the work, especially with the PowerPC and all the stuff, and then you have the lower clock speed, now you have to work on this and that. It's just better just make the system more powerful across the board. Make the system more powerful across the board, and you're not going to have those issues. You're going to have developers happy, and it seems to me like third-party support is definitely going to be there, at least at launch. Nintendo needs to make sure that it sells, but if you launch with Zelda and you launch with Smash Bros. In that launch window in 2016, you're going to have yourself a freaking good launch, and it's definitely going to sell more than the Wii U. I can tell you that right now, it's going to sell more than the Wii U if you got Smash Bros. And you got Zelda, and if you bring a Mario Maker and Splatoon down the line, in addition to some third-party games, sound like a broken record, but yo, this is going to be a good launch if they have all this stuff here. So I'm really excited. I'm hyped about this. I like the fact that it's verified. None of this stuff is really crazy. A lot of the stuff we've already been hearing, but it's good to get some clarification, and it's good to get some 100% confirmations from a verified user. It's still buckets of salt because some of this stuff can change, can be readjusted. You guys know how console launches are. They're crazy. But then again, at the same time, it's good to hear it. I'm happy, man. I'm really hyped for this system. All right, guys, so that wraps it up for this video here. Please hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this in the future, and also subscribe to PlayerEssence for more news, reviews, trailers, tips, and tricks, and everything on the Nintendo NX. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you for the next video. Peace.